All, Xavier Cortez here, getting ready to play For
The
Honor for the
desperate
first
few
time.
struggle to
Let
survive.
you all know how I feel about it.
Perhaps we had a chance for peace. But desperation and trust are seldom allies. So began a millennium of conflict. 1,000 years of war. The greatest warriors the world has ever known. The reason they fight, lost to the ages. And yet, here they still stand, searching for a sign of peace. I will show them. I am Apollyon. I bring war.
Got some cool looking armor there. Nice little video to start off a game. Always appreciative.
There were no signs. It came without warning.
That would suck, all that hard work just gone.
Doom came to us all. The desperate few struggled to survive.
Well, we're back to where we started.
Perhaps we had a chance for peace.
And as you guys know, we've seen the rest of that. Knights. Knights of Ashfield are brash paragons of might. They were sent by the Iron Legions to pacify the land. They've since acquired a taste for freedom and have made Ashfield their home. Vikings. Vikings thrive in frozen Valkenheim. They raid to make up for the scarce resources of their lands. Viking clans live in relative peace, but to outsiders this looks strangely like perpetual war. Or the samurai. The samurai of the mirror have emerged from a civil war that has left them fractured. Nevertheless, rival houses still share an iron determination to protect their lands and punish their warlike neighbors. I don't know which one you guys would choose, but for me personally, I would have to go with the samurai. Nice little part of the game, get to create your own emblem. Not too many choices, but enough to where you can make it your own. Got a little face paint on. Ooh. A little different.
Signa infere concursate!
It's got a slightly confusing attack mode. There we go. I understand it a little better now. Okay, it's simple enough. Always check the move set. that open world concept? No, it is not. You cannot do what you want. That's what I'm doing. Can I block them? Okay, so they can be blocked. Good news for anyone wondering. Do it with laser attack? Yes, you can. So the tutorial is interesting. Definitely goes
Many
through
years ago,
the fighting
the great
aspects
warlords
of
of the
everything.
Iron Legion pushed the Vikings and the samurai out of the lands of Ashfeld. We knights stood proud and strong, and none dared defy us. Then, like a plague, peace fell on the land. The warlords faded from history, and the people grew weak and complacent. When the Viking raids began anew, the Iron Legion was not prepared. Ashfeld plunged into chaos. Yet the Vikings, too, seemed weak. Only a shadow of what they had once been. And the samurai have not left the mire in years. Now, a new force has risen within Ashfeld. The Blackstone Legion. Knights, true warriors. Ones who still understand the difference between predator and prey. We have come to set the world back on its proper course. This will be an age of wolves.
Okay, let's get started. Seems to be almost a chapter based, very much go in order, like a almost like a Mario
I am
idea.
Apollyon, warlord of the Blackstone Legion. In that year, I sent one of my commanders, Holden Cross, to punish a betrayer. There was a warden there, in the way. There are many wardens. This one would prove unique.
We'll go with hard for the first time, see how we feel about it.
The Wardens. Members of an ancient order. Fallen into dust. Sworn to defend the weak. Masters of the longsword. Their origins lost to history. Still they fight for what is right. But only a few may join their order.
Okay. So you can choose a look for your character, but it doesn't give you any stats, it doesn't change anything you do. Feel like that's a missed opportunity they had. They just kind of allowed it to go away. So your choice there, well, convenient for your own personal taste, does not truly matter.
That day that I learned I was working for the wrong warlord. Hervis Dobney.
Defend the walls!
The day that I met the Blackstone Legion. And Holden Cross.
Come out!
Nobody! It doesn't have to be like this!
Keep them off the walls!
My lord.
Break it down!
Break it down!
I am a warden. I had a job to do. I need to get moving. The Blackstones were coming up the east wall.
They're scaling the wall!
Game seems very cutscene based. So it goes back over the tutorial that you just went through. Kind of pointless in my opinion. Character has slow movement speed. Every character so far I've played. For hard, you'd have thought that the characters would have fought more.
So much of warfare is about walls, gates, hills, doors. Every day, battles are won and lost on the choice of battlefield alone.
Reinforcements were coming. I needed to hold that wall.
Sadly, they don't seem to have added any real challenge to the game, as far as I have seen. There does not seem to be any real urgency to meet your goals. There does not seem to be a time requirement.
The fall of the last sanctuary in Ashfeld. 1,000 years have passed since then. Our ancestors held out for 6 years against 100,000 desperate, starving warriors. Or so the story goes. When we stop fighting against it, nature will always reassert itself. So it is with stone, so it is with plants, with animals.
That catapult's still ready to fire. That battering ram would end this fight.
As I've said multiple times now through my video, it has no real sense of urgency. You have as much time as you want to collect everything you need to. The fighting, the combat, it's a little confusing, but I'm playing on hard and have not had any trouble so far.
Stop!
Huh? Yeah, so far.
Dominic!
So we'll see if it changes.
Dominic, show yourself! These warriors don't have to die. Trial by combat, right now.
Hey everyone, that was my friend Mikey.
That's not a trial.
I'm borrowing the game
That's
off
an
of.
execution. Then fight my second. You will be my second.
All right then. If I refused, there would be a slaughter. He was a warden too, or had been.
He's good.
I needed to win, but not for Dogme.
First, I'm assuming
You were
that
still
was supposed to be
at
a
their
boss.
mercy.
Was not that difficult.
It will not do for a knight of the Blackstone Legion to be defeated by a common mercenary. Kneel.
For valor in battle, for honor and service, I, Holden Cross, raise you. Stand. Knight of the Blackstone Legion. We're finished here. Come on.
That was how I joined the Blackstone Legion.
So I missed 7 observables, not too bad. Could have been better. As you guys have seen from the first little episode of this game that I will have thoughts, and it's not that great. Graphics are alright. They have some minor details they could fix. such as when they put their swords away, they do not actually put them in a sheath. They almost just slap them onto their side and it sticks. Small things, noticeable for someone who is really into games like I am. So that'll be all for today's episode. Thank you all for watching. I'm Xavier Cortez, signing off.